All right. So take a moment to settle in. Like always, leave behind anything that has happened earlier in the day. Leave aside any thoughts about what might be happening later on or tomorrow or the next day. The only moment that you can ever live in is this moment right here. And honor that by truly paying attention to it with as much clarity and attention as you can. So to begin, take a few slow, deep breaths, feeling your way into the body. With every exhalation, come down from your head. Feel yourself grounding through the shoulders, through the torso, through the belly, and down into your seat. Notice when you inhale, if everything seems to rise, if your shoulders go up, if the energy seems to increase and wake you up a little. And then when you exhale, if everything relaxes down. Bringing you further and further into the body, where you can feel any spaces of ease or relaxation or tensions or contractions. And we don't have to push anything away, and we don't have to cling and pull anything towards us. Just keep taking a few more slow, gentle breaths, feeling yourself vibrate deep into the body. Allow your facial muscles to go slack. Drop your hands and your shoulders. Drop any tension with the next exhalation. And feel totally at ease in your body. When you feel settled, you can let your breath return to a normal, natural pace. Today, we're going to talk about gratitude. In New Age circles, there's a lot of talk about the positivity of being grateful. And sometimes we can rebel against that. We can feel like we're bypassing the world, bypassing our problems, denying what's right in front of us. But that's not what we're doing. We have a negativity bias. So we tend to see problems more than solutions. We tend to see the one flaw and not the 99 other perfections. So sometimes it can help to intentionally turn around that balance, to rebalance the ratio. We don't have to force feelings of gratitude. All we have to do are bring to mind things that we actually are grateful for. And again, sometimes our mind will focus only on the negatives. When we try to think about what we might be grateful for, it will throw up all the things that could be better in our lives, that could be improved upon. And just notice it when it does that. And you can feel compassion towards yourself and feel compassion towards that tendency, because it's a problem-solving tendency. You only focus on the negatives because you think you can make them better. You find the problems so that you can solve them in order to be happy in some future time. However, you can only ever be happy right now, because right now is the only time that has ever existed or will ever exist. If you can't be happy now, you can never be happy. So to begin with, bring to mind just one thing that you feel grateful for. It might be a big thing in your life, or it might be a very small thing. Notice the first thing that pops up. And you can do practices where you list many, many options. But right now, we're going to actually experience what gratitude feels like. So take that first person or object or situation, whatever that came up for you that you feel grateful for. And instead of creating stories about it, drop yourself into the body. Feel where that sensation appears to you. When you think about that person or situation or object, what is happening in your chest? What is happening in your throat? Can you sense any changes in your jaw or in your face? Notice if any place else in the body starts responding when you bring to mind this person or situation or object. Now notice as you do this, and you might need to keep remembering that person or object or situation. And as we do this practice, if one of those things starts to lose sensation for you, if you get desensitized to it, you can pick another thing that you are grateful for. So think about anything that brings that feeling of gratitude into the body. And again, don't go to stories about it. Come back to the sensations and see if, when you notice those sensations, if you are looking at them from somewhere above, like an outside observer, does it feel like you're synonymous with those sensations? Or does it feel like you're somewhat detached, able to notice them and label them, but not to fully experience them? If this is the case, we're going to try to fully integrate into these sensations. So again, bring to mind the person or situation or object. And when you feel that sense of maybe warmth, maybe tingling, maybe buzzing or humming, however it shows up for you, let the awareness sink into the sensation. Let it not only sink into the sensation, but let it be fully absorbed into the cloud of those sensations. There's a meeting here between the awareness and the sensations, and neither one needs to fully compromise itself for the other. So just as the awareness is being absorbed by these beautiful, pleasant sensations of gratitude in the way that they manifest, feel that sense of gratitude swelling, rising to meet the awareness, so that the two are completely enmeshed. Can you feel the awareness become inseparable from the sensations? Can you feel those sensations of gratitude and perhaps a sense of love and care that's attached to them swelling throughout the body? Allow it to completely overwhelm any sense of witnessing or thinking or detachment in any way. If the sensations are dying down, bring to mind again that same person or situation or object. Or if they've become dull, then bring to mind another. And allow those sensations to arise and fill the body with a warm, loving, blissful presence. And again, if the awareness has somehow detached itself from it, allow it to enter that sense of presence again, being completely engulfed in those warm sensations. Keep riding those feelings of expansive gratitude and love and care. Let them sweep through the body in waves. And again, find yourself inseparable from those waves. We do this practice not just while we're sitting in meditation, but you're sensitizing to the feeling of gratitude so that you can bring it into your life throughout the day. When the negative mind starts to take over, we can counterbalance it with these feelings of positivity. Any time of the day when you're starting to feel thoughts of negativity arise, especially if they start to become a ruminative spiral, you can derail those thoughts with this feeling of open, loving presence. So in that moment, you can bring to mind something or someone that you are truly grateful for. And instead of letting it just be a mental exercise, sink into the body and feel the way that it really manifests in every cell. Feel the way that it lights up the body from the inside. Feel the way that it brings you out of your thoughts and into the present moment. Is there any future or any past when you are fully engulfed in this beautiful presence? Why would you want to leave it for some imaginary future or some half-remembered past? Remember to keep breathing. Let that positive present sensation ride with the breath, sweeping it up and down the body. And again, if you need to re-stimulate the sensations, just bring to mind the person, situation, or object again. As you bring to mind the person or the subject or the situation, notice if there are equal parts relaxation and energizing sensation. Notice if you feel any sort of elation when you bring it to mind. If you can feel that when you tune into it, See if you feel that it revitalizes the body, energizing it from the inside out in pulsating waves of something very close to joy. This is available to you anytime, day or night. We don't have to push away all of our thoughts when we're meditating, but sometimes we can use them constructively. So in this case, we are intentionally using a thought to trigger bodily sensations. And then the object of the meditation is moving from the mind directly into experience of the body. Experiencing the body isn't always pleasant. Sometimes there can be a lot of hurt and sorrow locked away in the body. And that just leads to those feelings of negativity and being afraid to enter the body because it might seem dangerous at times, but it's really not. The body is also capable of feeling incredible love, incredible peace, and incredible joy. And sometimes we just need to ring that bell of gratitude or love or peace or joy, and feel into the body, not from the mind, but from within the body itself. Merging with those sensations as they swell to envelop the awareness until the only thing in existence for that moment is gratitude or love or peace or joy. And since the only time that has ever existed or will ever exist is this moment right now, then there is nothing but gratitude and love and peace and joy. When you're ready, allow those feelings to settle back down, leaving the body feeling light and relaxed and fully at ease. Leaving that warm afterglow of love and gratitude so you can carry it around with you and feel it for the rest of the night. And also feel the ground below you. And feel the rest of your body in focus, grounded but happy, stable but light, and taking all the time you need. When you're ready, open your eyes.